I've seldom been as horrified as I was today. Perhaps I oughtn't to have watched them, but I watched so many videos today of such crimes as are almost unspeakable, and the more unspeakable because the name of God was being chanted by the murderers as they slayed innocent and defenseless people. Most people watching this will not know much about the conflict in Sudan, who's who and what's what, and I'm hoping your expertise can enlighten them. What is happening in Sudan, Professor?
Well, Sudan was the largest country in Africa, George, and you know Africa better than I, and you know Sudan better than I. But the West didn't want the Sudan to be a strong and powerful force, and they began destroying the country with the separatist movement in South Sudan. And now South Sudan, which is separate, is just as poor and impoverished and full of infighting and death and destruction as is the rest of the country. Of course, the last couple of days have been extraordinary. And I think really the root cause here is the United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates has been funding the RSF, and they've been funding groups across the board. And this is a problem that exists both with the United Arab Emirates and Qatar and some of these other oil-rich Arab dictatorships in the Persian Gulf, which have been funding groups everywhere. They're, of course, both in the U.S. camp, both Qatar and the Emirates, and they've been funding different groups in different parts of the world. But in this case, the Emirates has been pushing very hard, and this group has been utterly brutal and barbaric and murderous. And I saw one or two clips, and I just couldn't finish watching. But this is not over. It's going to the RSF is consolidating its strength, and I think that they're moving towards dividing Sudan yet again into two parts. But we'll have to see what lies ahead. But it's extraordinary how ruthless and murderous people can be, just taking ordinary people and slaughtering them. What we've seen for the last 2 years in Gaza has made everyone, I think, sick enough, and now watching the scenes in Sudan just make it much more saddening. I don't want to say depressing, because none of us should become depressed. We have to remain active and remain steadfast in our activism against empire and against the brutality of these dictators.